Greetings and welcome to a Prayerful Pause. I am Nancy Woodworth-Hill, and amongst other things, a spiritual director. Today we will look at a practice called blessing each moment. In short, it's a way to engage with the tasks and objects and people and events that you encounter during your day, to see all through the eyes of blessing, through the eyes of inviting to deeper life. The practice of blessing each moment supports us in coming to an awareness of all aspects of our daily lives. To bless each moment is to attend to each moment and to invite ourselves to live from a place of thanksgiving and gratitude. Here are a few quotations about this practice. Sister Joan Chittister in Listen with the Heart says it well. To bless a thing is to remind ourselves that this very object is one of God's gifts given to bring us to wholeness of life. Once we understand that, we will also realize that it is the way we respond to things in life that makes us holy. Then nothing is for nothing in our lives. As a practice for everyone, blessing is the natural expression of the fiery love and inclusiveness of our inner spirit. It is the manifestation of a soul fire, and each of us can be its hearth. To bless us is not the prerogative only of ministers, priests, and rabbis. It is not the exclusive domain of saints and holy people. It is a natural human ability, and anyone can do it. From the book Blessing by David Spangler. It is appropriate for all elements of our day. Esther de Waal says, each successive task performed seriously, carefully, with attention, and simultaneously becoming the occasion for finding the presence of God, and in particular the three members of the Trinity, since much of the work was routine and it could therefore be done rhythmically in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. From her book, The Celtic Way of Prayer. This practice is found in many spiritual traditions. There is a blessing for almost everything in Judaism. So getting up in the morning, going to sleep, eating, seeing wondrous things, experiencing new things, the occurrence of good things and bad, the blessing of food. There's so many. In the Talmud, one rabbi instructs us to say 100 blessings throughout the day. Also found in the Celtic Christian tradition, the practice is to bless each encounter, each experience, each ordinary moment. Many such prayers of blessing are found in the Carmina Gadelica, a collection of prayers and blessings made in the late 1800s. Here is one. It happens to be one of my favorites, blessing the action of milking a cow. I'm not sure if you've done that. It's been many, many years since I have. Bless, O God, my little cow. Bless, O God, my desire. Bless thou my partnership and the milking of my hands, O God. Bless, O God, each teat. Bless, O God, each finger. Bless thou each drop that goes into my pitcher, O God. The Benedictine monastic tradition also follows a pattern of blessing. Each guest is to be welcomed as Christ. Kitchen utensils are treated like altar vessels. So, like any other practice, there's some preparation work to do. First, choose a time frame. It could even be a single activity and a day to begin. It's often easier to build a practice like this than to try to enter one full-fledged. So prepare some blessings if you wish. Keep it simple. I'll give you a few examples at the end. And just before you begin, take a moment to center within yourself and allow yourself to speak from your heart. Don't worry about the right words or the right time. All you need is a willingness to begin. So here's the practice. Just take notice of the people and things and activities and events around you. Choose one. Something maybe that draws you. You can wonder, what if your eyes become a container for blessing? What if you linger a moment before beginning a task or upon ending that task to set aside just a few moments for a blessing, which sets aside the entire task as holy? Nothing is too little to bless, and every encounter is sacred, an opportunity to recognize God. So, consider, for instance, the sight of steam rising from freshly poured coffee, the sound of rain, the fragrance of new-mown grass, the feel of an object or a person or a pet, the taste of summer fruit. Engage each of your senses in this blessing. Here's a few other things to ponder. The challenge is situations which you don't feel like a blessing. To take something that can be a pretty difficult thing would be to be fired from a job. It may open new opportunities in the future that you hadn't considered, but a blessing for sure, but now it's unknown. So bless the challenges as well. As much as we might wish not to bless what we perceive as bad, are we able to find one small element within a situation to bless? If you have trouble with memorization or writing your own blessings, perhaps touch an object gently with your hands or eyes. You could hold it briefly with an attitude of blessing. So here's some samples. Here's one that's from Christine Walters Paintner. Her book, The Soul's Slow Ripening. Bless this shimmering moment. May my eyes receive its gifts. May my heart open ever wider in response. Another. Gracious God, bless this flower to be a sign of your presence and love. Or bless this task or object or person. Another. Be sure to consider all your senses. May all who see, or all who hear, or all who touch, all who taste, all who smell this item, this object, be blessed. Another. May all who interact with a person, or a pet, or situation be aware of their love and acceptance and of your presence. So, feel free to compose your own blessings. Here's one. May you who are watching this video receive blessing and awareness of God's presence with you in this moment.